Well, moving on to our morning talker this morning, men specifically, this is for you.
That's great. I'm talking to you. Had a few drinks, maybe a few too many. Then do yourself and everyone else a favor. Call a sober friend or a cab. Oh, and don't forget, wash your hands.
And that little contraption there goes into the urinal. Take a listen.
Had a few drinks, maybe a few too many. Then do yourself and everyone else a favor. Call a sober friend or a cab.
Michigan's hoping to keep drunks off the road with help from a special message featuring an attention-getting woman's voice, which you just heard.
Yeah.
They're talking urinal deodorizer cakes with a recorded message reminding men who step up to the urinals to call a cab or a friend if needed to get home safely. The messages are actually part of a statewide 4th of July education and enforcement effort. The federally funded drunken driving crackdown runs through this Sunday.
That could lead to more issues, you know.
Yeah.
I just think you
Right.
hear that, you're intoxicated, you hear that coming from the urinal, I mean, you might just jump out a window.
That's
you
the
know.
cake.
Is that what you think?
I would be frightened.
A lot of people are saying that this is just a poor way to spend money, and people are going to think it's a joke. So why are we doing this and not
funny.
just being responsible? We all know, you know. Let's head over to Jared. This is our Facebook talker this morning. Jared.
Yeah, you know, this is interesting. I know if I've had a few too many, I go to a urinal and I hear all of a sudden people voices in my head. It might weird me out a little bit. So I don't know. But anyways, you can see the monitor right behind me. We made it our morning talker of the day. And there's a lot of good information on this story. We got a press release yesterday during the press conference. We don't know exactly how much money is being spent yet. That is something that we'll have to do a little bit more research on. But we want to know if people do feel that this is kind of a waste of money. I don't know necessarily my thoughts on it yet. I do think it could help people because, you know, sometimes when you've had a few too many, it's not the first thing that crosses your mind. You're worried about other things. So if you go over to our Facebook page, here's our little morning talker of the day. We put a little picture of the urinal cake. Of course, Joel just did a great rousing display. We were playing around with it yesterday. It's comical in a sense, but it's meant to help people, and we want to know if this is really going to work. Is it going to be a waste of money? And of course, you can chime in on our Facebook page all day long, or our website, MyNBC News, or our Facebook page, facebook.com/NBC25. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
What about women? What about women who go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
How
that's a
are
good
they
one too.
targeting
Well, there's no
women
urinal
who are
cakes
drunk?
in female restaurants.
Well,
Oh, granted,
who
I don't
are
know.
they-
I've never been in a female
Who
restaurant.
are
but
they? Why aren't they targeting women too? There's women out there that drink and
Point.
drive.
I mean, what about
Yeah,
the
no,
women?
it is a good point. It is a good point. But I guess it's just easy to
Same.
put the urinal cakes in there. They're a small, you know, easy way to do it. But granted, we don't know how much each one costs. That's my question. How much does each one of those things cost, and how much will it take
Somebody's
to install?
donating it, I think.
Okay.
It's not costing
It's,
taxpayers.
Okay.
it's federally funded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So federal money. All
There
right.
you go.
All right, we'll be right
Thanks, Greg.
back.